So hopefully I'm back up and running now. I'm just gonna check. Yep. Okay.
Alrighty.
Alrighty then. Yeah, let's do sideboarding again, I guess. Hmm.
Can you still see your sideboard?
Sorry.
Can you still see your sideboard?
Yes. You can't?
Okay. No, I was finished. I saw that the untap said my deck has been reset and shuffled.
Oh.
You good? Ah no. Okay, never mind. One lower. One lower. It's only me that has shuffled. Okay.
Oh, and by the way, for for anyone catching this, didn't see the end of the last game, I lost. There was a very well, kind of curb stomp fashion. I couldn't do anything, but I got hit with Dabi's help and grip hook there at the end to finish me off. Okay. Do.
The thing about lesson destruction, whoever gets there first.
Yeah. You just gotta start destroying before your opponent starts destroying.
Yeah.
Um. Okay, I'm ready.
Alrighty.
I'm going to mulligan. All right. Good luck. Have fun. All right. Sorry.
You too.
Did you?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep this.
Okay. I'll draw for turn. Play 2 lessons. Pass to you.
Turn, lesson, pass.
Draw for turn. Lesson. Pass to you.
Lesson, pass.
Oh, potion. Mandatory draw. Prickly for a draw. And a lesson. Pass to you.
Turn. Can you use inheriting the map?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna get blue powder. And a mining slam turner. Pass to you. I take 2 damage.
Yeah, I'll get my card.
Ah, Jesus.
That's pretty good. So I play a lesson. I will Scribbly Force 2 charms. Pass to you.
Off turn. Arms and start of turn feast.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Pass to you. I take 2.
I get a card for the turn. I'll play a Capybara and see a card.
Mhm.
Play Scribbly Force on 2 charms.
Yep.
And pass to you.
Lesson. Pass to you. I take 5.
Draw for turn. Play a lesson. Invisible Link on 2 charms.
Yep.
Pass to you.
Charms, pass. 5.
I'll draw an extra. Play Invisible Link on 2 charms. Pass to you.
Oh, that draw was a bit too good.
Yeah, that was very
Draw
good.
for an action. I take 5.
Draw for turn. I'll draw an extra. Play an Invisible Link.
Yep, that's probably gonna be GG.
Yeah, that draw was crazy.
Yeah. I had to tutor for my lesson destruction. Draw for an action.
Yeah,
Lesson.
the really good players, they just draw it.
Yeah, that's the trick. That's the trick.
That's the trick. You just gotta draw it,
That is a trick indeed. Yep. Good turn.
I'll draw an
5.
extra. And I'll play Lost Notes on the charms. Pass to you.
I think I'm almost out of lessons in deck. Draw for an action. Arms, pass to you.
Draw for
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah, those are my last lessons. Yeah, we're done.
All right.
Got me.
A good game. Our games are fast, at least.
Yeah. Just unlucky. I kept because I had a picking on Neville, but wasn't the right circumstance to actually use it.
Yeah.
Had everything in hand I needed, but not enough lessons. I think this game, you finally have a pretty good case for whoever starts wins. That was our 3 games.
Yeah. Yeah, I think for the second game where you go first, I definitely should sideboard out my more expensive cards, I think, to like, you know, make it so that I can threaten to play cards from 4 power, so I'm doing something. Uh, at least that's my theory. For this one, where I go first, it's a little more ambiguous. Um, like if I keep the capybaras and
Yeah, the
the
invisible
inks.
ink. You definitely want the invisible ink. Yeah.
Yeah. Ink is too good. The question is like, do I put in like the black bats and stuff? If I, yeah.
Oh, I don't. Against me specifically, no, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You want the board. You want my board to be clean. The damage doesn't matter to me. I mean, black bat.
Oh, I'm
If you
saying
wanna
over
go
the
big three,
capybara. Like if I go second, because if I get cut off from my lessons, I never use those cards anyway.
that's
Um,
true. That's true.
yeah, I'm not sure.
I
It's
I'm
tricky.
not sure the black bat helps you though, because any damage you do to me if my board isn't completely cleaned up, it's gonna
Yeah,
be helpful because I have 3 turns.
yeah, yeah. It's probably yeah, yeah. I'm not sure. It might just be bad. It's like easy to clean it up with drawing the sword.
Yeah, that's true.
Eventually.
I had drawing the sword. I had drawing the sword in hand, just no lessons.
I think what I yeah in those kinds of situations maybe I can like bait out the drawing the sword and then play another, but then again you have the recursion from 3 turns, so yeah I don't know. It's tricky if you just don't get rolling, I guess.
Yeah,
Ideally
yeah.
I just like I do enough trading lessons to delay you enough where I can take the board instead. Um,
I also couldn't get a minus 10 turn out because I feel like that's kind of helpful. Basically, another action because you always want to play a lesson
yeah.
in this kind of matchup.
I think the starting player advantage is like accentuated even further in this kind of matchup because it's like, whoever starts removing the others,
Whoever stay, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
it's like
There's no way of coming back. Like the
yeah,
one who has the lesson destruction.
you just have to
Uh,
hope you top deck into the lessons that then they don't have more lesson destruction coming.
I mean, yeah.
That's all
Look at
you
your
can do.
discard pile. Look at your discard pile. That's all the spells you played.
Yep.
1 lesson destruction, 2 lessons, 2 lessons, 2 lessons, 1 lesson destructed, and one into hand. One.
Yeah.
That's a total of
Yeah. I mean that's killing
9
9
lessons
lessons and
destroyed.
bonusing too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
it's it's pretty wild. The start of term feast was nice though. I gotta give you credit for that. Is that
Yeah, I was actually wondering if I should play it now or should wait until there's 4 lessons in my discard. And I was like, I need the lessons. Let's go.
yeah?
But
There's also the
you
risk.
immediately destroyed it.
Yes, yeah. When there's like 3 invisible inks in hand, I guess it doesn't matter. But
Yeah,
it was still
yeah.
a nice idea. I remember back in the day trying to counter lesson destruction the same way. Um,
The only thing that works.
yeah. Well, anyway, it was fun to play you again. Do you have any closing thoughts or
Uh, Force should never have been allowed to target lessons.
which one?
Otherwise, not Force.
Oh, Scribbly Force. Yeah, the card is pretty broken. Yeah,
And most of them are. And it's
yeah,
just the way the game works.
yeah. But there's like a decent amount of broken cards. So if everything is broken, then everything is balanced. We that's how we live.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Except for derpy strategies, they can't get off with this kind of meta.
the Dobby strategy.
Derpy, like
Oh,
just trying stuff. Um, the old Quidditch decks. Seen anything that's not control is kind of having a hard time.
yeah, control in some way, or like I figure either you want to be the control deck or you're something that's really good at resisting the control deck.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, like I faced the character deck in round one that gave me a lot of trouble because I didn't have any character deck hate in my sideboard. So maybe that's something I need to change for the future, because the deck feels like really solid overall, but then maybe there's some weaknesses, and you just got to make that your sideboard is like deflecting those, and hopefully then that means you kind of solid across the board. Um, but yeah, it's not super simple. Like the Draco deck, you have to have the table trouble. If you're up against the creature
Yeah.
swarms, you need drawing the sword. And now I realize that for like character based decks, you might also need something.
Against characters, I'm not sure what would help.
Well, there's a lot of like really strong hate cards like Dementor or Dementor's Kiss. Another thing is like I have Black Bat in my sideboard now, but I was thinking I would go to Marble Gargoyle instead because there's so many decks that don't play creatures. You just put that in and you have
Yeah.
like this 5 damage creature for they only cost 5.
I mean, for anyone who's playing gargoyles, I have a Patronus in my sideboard,
Oh,
which
what?
is a blue creature.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, then I would have to like use all my removal for for the Patronus.
Yeah,
But that's
for a 1/1.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's nice. At least the marble one is still doing 2, and you would have to like put it in as a response
That's
to the
the
sideboarding.
yeah, that's a big one then. The
Yeah.
5 cost, right? Yeah, that's the big one. Yeah.
Yeah, the marble one, because I figure you're gonna get to 5 anyway, so you might as well go for the bigger one. You have limited sideboard slots, so you can't put all of them in, and the bigger one is
Yeah.
more punishing. It's not like in classic where like you need to get things out, very very ASAP before someone reaches like 4 power, because then everything is over.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, there's way more broken cards in classic.
yeah, so you have a little bit more time, I figure, to get the bigger gargoyle
Mm,
out.
probably true. Yeah.
All right, well, thanks for the games then.
Yeah. Have
Uh,
fun.
hope to see you in the next tournament.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe with a different deck by then. Different ban list, different new set, all the good stuff.
Yeah, probably gonna be some new cool stuff to test.
Yeah. Alrighty. See you around.
All right, see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye.
All right. Yeah, that's gonna be that for round 3. I don't know if that means that I make it to the finals or not. We'll find out. If I do, then those games will also be on the channel. So stay tuned for that. Yeah. Beyond that, I think we kind of went over the notes of this matchup. Like it seems like whoever starts getting the lesson destruction rolling first is the one who wins. Um, I did beat this deck last time as well. Although I will say this time I started, which I think is a big deal, and also how early you draw the gnome and stuff like that can really make a difference. Um, but it seems more often than not I'm able to squeak a win out in this matchup. But um, yeah, still a scary one, and I don't know if that's just luck or if that's actually how the matchup just goes. Um, but yeah, if we get to sort of an even midway point where we do a lot of trading lessons with like picking on Evelyn Lost Notes, um, then I feel like I can slow the game down enough to not get hit with an invisible link early enough to sort of stay in control. And I have a lot of things that I can play early on in COD and stuff like that. So COD might be helping this matchup a lot. And also I think Garden Gnome, because in last tournament that was a card that I had to sideboard in. Um, so I think those are nice additions for this matchup. And then Marble Gargoyle would probably be a good sideboard card, as mentioned. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the finals if I get there. Bye bye.